Alright YouTube, what is happening? We got a flashlight video for you today. It's a new Nitecore. This is the NM01 new light from Nitecore. More along the EDC side of things. Pretty decent sized light here. You have about just shy of 5 inches overall length. It is rechargeable and has a built-in 2600 milliamp battery. So no reason to change batteries on this thing. You just plug it in. It comes with the USB cord for that. It has a tail switch, but it's a very small tail switch versus what you would normally see, like for example, like on the Surefire here, or even on this Streamlight. So it has this little small tail switch, and it has 3 modes. Really basic. You just hold it down for 5 lumens, tap it again for 200, tap it again for 1000. So just 3 modes, nothing crazy, just real simple. Switch is really nice actually to use. Like I said, the size, it's a decent size, kind of big. Next to like this is the Surefire EDC-L1T. This is one of my most commonly carried lights. It's got the Thyron ring on it. So more of a tactical light, the Surefire, but the Nitecore actually outshines it by quite a bit. But it's a little bit longer than that one. Compare it to my daily EDC knife, which is another knife, light that has a built-in USB charging and no replaceable battery, is the MicroStream USB by Streamlight. And this is one I carry pretty much daily. And you can see it's quite a bit bigger than that one. And then let's look at the Nitecore, which one's this one? The MT21C. Actually a really nice light. I like quite a bit. I like the ratcheting head. So that's an 18650 light as well. So it is a pretty small, well, there is no 18650. It's got an internal battery, which is how they kind of made it smaller, I think. So, but this is an 18650 light. So I showed a CR123, which is about the same size, and then a built-in light as well with the Streamlight. So like I said, very easy modes. USB charging. Your max distance on this guy at 1000 lumens is 178 meters, so pretty decent throw. 8000 candela is your maximum intensity. Impact resistance is 1 meter. It is water resistance as well. You want to keep that O-ring over the charging port there to help that. But other than that, it's a pretty, like I said, pretty basic flashlight. It has just 3 simple modes, and their idea was behind this one was to, you know, make something that was smaller, had a built-in charging capability, and had very simple modes. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in some beam shots from outside, and we'll wrap it up.
We're outside with the M01, and I've got the on low, the 5 lumen mode off. 5 lumens. Okay, there's 200 lumens. Any idea what that looks like? And we're going to jump up to the 1000 lumens. Pretty good mix of flood and throw.
Alright, so pretty decent, good amount of flood and throw in this guy. Pretty XPL6 LED on this guy, and does have a pocket clip that comes off. Comes with a holster as well. Like I said, the button is really nice. I really like it. I almost wish though it was more of a tactical light than an EDC light, because I think you could better make use of that button. You know, I think if you could have just a monetary on, that would be awesome. If it came on high monetary and just touch that button, that'd be amazing. It doesn't do that. You have to hold it down. It comes on low. There is no strobe. There is no memory. There's no like, hey, I want to start it in high. I want to leave it on high. Turn it off. Turn it back on. It goes back to low. So I think they did it for simplicity reason, but I think they kind of missed the mark on this a little bit. And I think this would have been a really excellent tactical light. So if they could, you know, make a tactical version of this one, because it's got a really nice switch and it's right there on your thumb. Works really well, and if they had a monetary on, kind of like how the, you know, the EDC one here has a constant. I mean, there is no constant on without turning the body of the flashlight, right? Everything is kind of a monetary. Start in low, go to high. you can go right to high just by long pressing it. So it's real simple as well, but it's more tactical. And I typically will carry a light this size for more of that reason to, kind of accompany my EDC gun. If I don't have a light on the gun, just like to have a handheld light. I typically will carry a light more like this size, like that Surefire, as that type of light. For an EDC light, so for me, it's more of a tactical size light, but doesn't have the tactical features. For me, for EDC, I prefer just a small light like this MicroStream. I also have the Olight that's very similar in size that I kind of rotate between, and this does have a monetary on, funny enough. So, and it is rechargeable as well. So for EDC, I prefer this size more. But if I'm carrying and or it's at night, I tend to switch flashlights to have some a little bit brighter than this little guy. This is, I think, a couple hundred lumens, like 220 lumens on high. So I like having this 1,000 lumens, right? But I would just love if this switch would be used for tactical, monetary on, come on high, or even strobe. Not come on strobe, but have a strobe option. And then, yeah, the switch is awesome. It works really well. It's really small, as you can see. It just works really well with your thumb. So I feel like they could have made this a pretty awesome tactical light, but they went with the EDC modes instead. So. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video on the Nitecore NM01. This light will only cost you $39 on the NitecoreStore.com. I'll also put a link to Amazon for this one as well. So it is an inexpensive light. It does have a nice pocket clip, nice deep carry. You will have, yay much showing out of your pocket there. But the switch is great. I think just for the size and the simplicity of the interface, it would be better used in a light like maybe this size versus on this big. That would be better used for tactical light and have a better interface for that. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.